think I've told you guys how excited I am to have my own shop. Now, the challenge is organizing it, and that's proving a big challenge. Hey, that's okay. I have the shop and I'm excited about it. So what we're going to try to do today is just get this stuff cleaned up. And, you know, it's not a glamorous video. It's not exciting. I am going to unbox my vise, though, and I'm going to mount that woodworker's vise because I do need it. I'm just putting some shelves up, and I'm doing it kind of a ghetto way here. I'm utilizing these pegboard hooks here, and I've got some shelf style pegboard hooks, and we're just putting a piece of wood on it. Just, you know, this can be temporary, it could be permanent. We'll see how far I get. But just to get things organized and out of the way, I have still got boxes of tools everywhere, and it's driving me nuts. And I've still got his junk everywhere, and it's driving me nuts. So we're going to try our best. But what we're going to do first, while we're in the midst of organizing, getting cleaned up, getting this to be a proper shop, is we're going to mount that baby. And I think, okay, so here's the thing. Where's the best place to mount it? All right. Questions. Usually you want to mount them on a corner. That gives you a little bit better maneuverability with the vise. That is a woodworker's vise. This is a flat, kind of like pancake style vise right there by Irwin. And I've got a power strip down here, my bench grinder's there. I don't know what he utilized this center portion for. What type of, maybe he put his radial arm saw or his chop saw here. Or maybe he put it there because he's also got a hole cut out there, the previous owner. We are going to think about that. I might build some additional workbench along the back wall here. We will see, and it may change, you know. I'm not going to get this all done in a day. I've got so much going on, and it may be more efficient to do it some other way, but I just don't have time to think about that right now. So I am going to do the best that I can, and I'm getting attacked by wasps in here today. It's 78 degrees in Texas on November 15th. That's nuts. But I heard tomorrow's supposed to be like 55, which is crazy too. But all the wasps are awake and flying in this barn right now. Anyway, let's go ahead. I think we're gonna put that down here. Hi, kitty cat. Let's mount that thing right here. Alright, let's see what we got in the box here. Just a simple woodworker's vise, and by Irwin. Not the highest quality. It was $20, but not the lowest quality either. So that's pretty much it. That's all that comes in here is the vise. So you need the mounting hardware. We've got 2 holes, countersunk holes in the back here to mount, and then also from the underside these 2. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to mount it on the end here. I may cut up into here so it comes up flush. I'm not 100% sure. This is fairly low, but our top is fairly thin here, and I need this vise in place. I can always move this vise if it's not in the best place for me right now. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with it. You can't even see that. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. I'm going to mount it down here on this 2x4 on the end here. And that'll give me a quick way to get some projects done, and in the future I can beef up a top and bring this up so it's a little more even with the top of the bench. But we will also be getting another vise, a regular vise. I honestly don't know what it's called, just a regular vise. And big heavy duty, you can use the back as an anvil. You know what I'm talking about, probably a 6-inch. Anyway, let's do this. Let's take this off. So what we're going to do is we're just going to unscrew the main portion here, main body, from the back. So we can get in here and mount this piece where we need it. Hey everyone, does it look like I'm wearing a different shirt? You might not have noticed unless I'd said something. I'm wearing a different shirt because it's a different day, because I forgot to do one thing, and I'm splicing this video in. So on these plates, you want to mount a piece of wood. Why? Because it's a woodworking vise. And that wood is going to prevent these metal jaws from imprinting and indenting on a nice piece of woodwork that you're working on. So I've got a piece of 1x3 here, and we're going to fit that on the inside because there are two screw holes here to fit that piece right on the inside of this vise on both sides. So there we go. Step on him if he's alive.
He's not alive.
Okay. Alright, once you've got your wood on the back jaw here, obviously we need to bolt it or screw it back into our bench. So what we're going to need to do is drill out the two holes from the back to the front and then drill them out larger from the front to the back. And that'll give us the ability to get our mounting screw back down through and in where we need it. Now we've got our two holes. We're going to come in and get a bit that is large enough to accommodate our head of our mounting screw right there. So I'm going to go with the biggest bit I have. That's a 3/8 because I need also our screwing mechanism to get in there so I can screw the whole thing down. You can obviously unscrew this and do it that way as well, but this works just the same. Okay, now we're going to warp back in time to when I mounted it, and that'll complete the video. Thank you.
So wet.
Alright, I'm just going to mount this to the front, inside this leg here,
It's wet.
so we have room, obviously, for this to screw in and out. This is going to be a very, very, very simple application. I've just got these 2.5-inch wood screws. It's going to be nice and snug up to the top here.
You also keep it here food.
Now those holes I showed you earlier, we're just going to come up from underneath. Same thing on the other side. And that is going to be extremely sturdy. Put the guide bars back in their holes here. And we've got our vise mounted. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pegboard hook, I guess you could say, and I'm going to bend it a little bit because I'm using it for a flat shelf, and it's up at an angle. Just needed a little bit of leverage. To bend it. Alright, from first initial glance and quick use, it seems solid, and the operation is smooth. It's not a precision tool. It's, you know, made overseas, but that's fine. There's a little bit of play in it, but no big deal. And yeah, for 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. I'd highly recommend it, honestly. Well, that's probably one of the most simple, quick jobs I've done on this homestead so far, but it's valuable. You need vices to get leverage to work on things in your shop, around the shop, whatever. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Thanks once again for being here with us and watching our channel. If you're not a permanent subscriber to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you here on a permanent basis. Also, click on the video on the right hand side of the screen to check out our video on how to whitewash and seal wood floor. We did this in our new house and it turned out beautifully. Also, go visit us at countrylivingexperience.com. You can read our blog, and also we have our tool store there, and You can follow those links, and we have all the great tools that we use here on the homestead. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a great day.